Hey everyone, my name is Natalie from This and Nat, or all of This and Nat over on Instagram, and today I'm going to take you through how I got my desk organized for back to school. So just in case this is your first time here or you don't know already, I am a teacher. So we are doing virtual learning this year. Well, that's not true. We're doing virtual learning at least through Labor Day. So I have lots of computers going on behind me because in addition to teaching, I also have my side hustle here on YouTube, and I actually have another one as well. So I have lots going on, and that has kind of caused me to really take some time to set up a purposeful and organized workspace. So as you can kind of see, or you saw from like the intro, I am really going for a more minimal look. In fact, this entire room has been minimized completely. I will link that video. It is on a different channel because this also doubles as my yarn room as well as my home office, but lots of good organizing there. So I am going to walk you through how I made decisions and organize all the space. Some of my favorite things, like these little laptop stands that you can get for a pretty low cost to help you work better at home, or even for your students if they're on lots of like Zoom calls throughout the day, what can make them feel a little more comfortable, a little more like, hey, this is a designated space for me to do my work, to do my school things, and just make it better for you. So everything that I got is going to be linked down below because I've gotten just about everything super recently, so it should still be available, but I can't wait to walk you through everything that I have here behind me. So let's venture back about 2 months ago when I first started working on this room, and I had just a standard wooden desk. I actually painted the desk myself when I was in high school, and it was really cute, had cute little drawers and knobs, and it was honestly working great for me then. But I realized that I needed a little more table like top space, and that I really wasn't using the drawers for anything work related. It was just for knitting things. So I decided to do a total overhaul and get a larger desk, an L-shaped desk that I knew would fit well in this corner, and move things that were in the drawers. So you can see that I have no drawers, and I get a lot of questions about, well, where do you keep, the things that you need? And the truth is, I don't need a lot of office supplies. I really just use like pins, and then anything else is stored elsewhere. Like I don't have a printer, and so if you have those kinds of items, you are going to need obviously space to store that, and maybe some drawers for like paper and a stapler and things like that. But I don't need that here at home, so all I have is this little jar for my pens. But back to the desk. So I got this L-shaped desk. I put it together pretty much by myself. I did need some help from my husband because I put in the keyboard slider tray upside down and I couldn't get it like back out to fix it. But other than that, put it together all by myself. So it is from Target. They do have some different colors. I think they have like a black glass top, and it's been a really great desk. I've had it for over a month now, I think, and I really love that I have two sides to it. Before I started working at school again, I used the second side to do some like knitting things or just keep my planner. So that's been really, really useful. The desk is glass, and usually every Friday when I kind of try to like close down the office, so to speak, so that I have some separation between like home life and work life, I will spray it with a glass cleaner. I just use undiluted rubbing alcohol, wipe it with a microfiber cloth, and it gets rid of all the dust and like little things that get onto it throughout the week. So one of the cool things about this desk is that it comes in parts. So I believe you could actually, if you had a smaller space, set it up to just be the one side. I don't know what you would do with that other side because it only has 3 legs, so it couldn't be like 2 separate desks, but it could definitely be one smaller desk, I believe, which is one thing that I really liked about it. I think it's a really good price for the quality, and I'm super happy with it. Just realizing that I'm totally wrong. The desk has 4 legs, so potentially you could make 2 smaller desks or even 1 smaller desk if that's what you need out of this one. Okay, so now let's talk about my computers. So I have a work laptop, which is this one here behind me, and it has its own stand, keyboard, mouse, mouse pad, all of that, which I got recently. And then over here, I have my personal computer that I do anything personal on, plus like YouTube work. I also write knitting patterns, so I do all of that on this laptop. And I have a monitor, and this monitor is, I don't even know how old. It's like not even the shape that they make them anymore. It's more square, but I am borrowing it. I guess my husband is either my husband's or my mother-in-law's, and so I am just using it while I can, but that is on kind of like next down the list, is to get a new monitor for this space to match all of my new stuff. Plus it will just be better quality and help me do the job that I want to do. So that is one component that I haven't changed, but I have gotten these amazing stands. I seriously love these so much. I was talking about them on Instagram. They are from Amazon and the link will be down below. They come in multiple colors. I got a silver one for my work laptop and a gold one for my personal laptop because I'm kind of going for a gold theme here at home. But I got these laptop stands for a couple of reasons. One reason was purely ergonomic. I think that's the right word, but when your laptop is like down low, making your screen down low, you are having to look down at it, and anatomically that's like a pretty not great position for your neck. So raising it up to be more eye level is much, I can notice it, much more comfortable for me. So that's one reason why I got them. The second reason is I'm on a lot of video calls and it's so much more flattering for the camera to be like it is here now, instead of like down low where, you know, it's underneath your face, your chin, everything. Not super flattering. So much better for that. It's also good for your laptop because it allows airflow underneath. And then I can also, as you can see, I've stored my keyboard underneath this riser. And so when I want to kind of like clean things up, or like on the weekends when I'm just doing YouTube work and not school work, I can just close this laptop, put the keyboard underneath, and all of it is stored and out of the way. Now I decided to get risers for both my personal and my work computer. I don't know how long we'll be working from home. I mean, Labor Day is what we're saying now, but I feel like there's a chance that it might be longer than that. So investing in I think $25 riser felt like right to me. Like it felt like the right price to work for a month or more from home comfortably. But I'm also planning to bring it to school with me and have it on my desk there, and it will just make even working at work so much more comfortable. And it's portable, so it'll be great to bring there. I feel like it is so essential to have a mouse. Even when I was at work, I would carry my mouse with me to meetings, my wireless mouse, because I cannot use a trackpad now to save my life. Like once I started using a mouse, it's just a lot easier. Like your hand doesn't get all cramped doing all of that stuff. Plus, like when you do, if you like the option of a riser, when it's up, then now you can have your keyboard and your mouse at like an appropriate level for your arms. So I have three different things. So this black set over here, which is now with my work computer, it's gonna go to work when we return to school. It is a really affordable option. It's a keyboard and mouse combo. You just have like a little USB that you plug into your laptop, and then you put batteries in the keyboard and the mouse and turn them on, and you are set to go. It is so simple. I think the set combined was either $30 or $40, really affordable, and I've had them for a while and they're still working great. So I definitely recommend them. It's the Logitech brand and I love them. This keyboard and mouse used to be what I was using for my personal computer, but I wanted to replace them and get something a little more like aesthetically pleasing. So over here on the personal side, I'm going for a white and gold color scheme. You guys help me decide on that on Instagram, or really you help me affirm what I already knew, is that I wanted to do white and gold. So I have two different, like my keyboard and mouse did not come as a set, but I think they work really well together. The keyboard, again, is a Logitech brand, but you can see they've called it like Logi or Logi, I don't know. That's because it's marketed towards Apple users. And so even though the box says like for Macs, and it does work for Macs. It's a Bluetooth keyboard, so it is on the pricier end because it connects through Bluetooth. Oh, my computer is talking. It connects through Bluetooth rather than just a USB, and it works for Macs, but it also works for PCs, which is what I have. I do not have a Mac, but if I ever do want to connect it like to my iPhone or iPad, I could do that too, which makes it pretty cool. But it's still Logitech brand. They've just rebranded to market towards Apple users. My mouse is, I think, super cute. If you have not heard of the Jellycomb brand, which I had never heard of until I found it on Amazon, go check it out, because you may think, well, I'm not a white and gold person. Well, they have so many colors, this Jellycomb brand. They also have keyboards, all kinds of stuff. The only reason I didn't get a Jellycomb keyboard is that they only had full-size keyboards, and I was looking for something small. My keyboard tray is not large enough for me to have a full-size keyboard with the, like numeric keypad on the side and my mouse down low. I tried using my mouse up on the actual desk, and it was very uncomfortable for my wrist. It made my wrist bend, and I did not like that. So I got something small enough that I could use it down on the keyboard tray, which is way more comfortable. But the mouse uses a battery, and then it plugs in with USB, and then the keyboard is Bluetooth, and they still work for like my personal laptop. So that's been really great. Now I went with these small round mouse pads because the mice, they don't work on glass. You do have to have something underneath it. Whereas my wooden desk, I really didn't need a mouse pad, but now I do. So I went with these small ones for a couple reasons. Again, I wanted everything to fit for my personal computer on the keyboard tray. And since these are a little smaller, they just fit a little better. And then at work, I want to have something that doesn't take up, doesn't have a huge footprint on my desk itself, because I actually don't have a desk at work. I just have a student table, one of those like kidney bean tables. So when I have my riser and my mouse pad, I don't want them to take up a ton of space, because this space is for my students. And they came with so many different fun patterns. So I'll have that one linked below too. You can go check them out. They've got like 20 different designs on them. Okay, what's left? I get a lot of questions about my coffee warmer. So this is something that I actually don't want to keep on my desk. I really want to get one of those coffee mugs. I can't remember the brand right now, but I will write it down. They are coffee mugs that are self-heating, and that's what this coffee warmer does. Basically, you can set your ceramic coffee mug on top and it will keep the coffee warm. It does an amazing job. Now, I have tried to find similar coffee warmers or mug warmers, and I can't find any that are like this one. I got this one several years ago, and now I guess this is a good thing, but mug warmers come with a safety feature where they beep every time you pick up or set down your mug. And I don't know about you, but I got the warmer because I take forever to drink my coffee. And I'm picking it up and setting it down hundreds of times every morning. And if it has to beep every time to warn somebody that it's a hot surface, that's really annoying. And so this one doesn't have that feature. I guess there was a new rule put into place, a new law. But I honestly cannot recommend any coffee warmers at the moment. I have tried several and can't find them. So the only thing I can recommend for you is this mug. It is really expensive. I'm planning to ask for it for Christmas because it's a $100 coffee mug. Obviously you might have room in your budget to spend $100 on something, but when it's a coffee mug, that does make it difficult. So I say perfect Christmas present, even if you have to give it to yourself. But yeah, I think it's a really great thing. I've heard amazing things about it, both from reviews and from people that I know personally, friends and stuff, that they really like it. So that's kind of what I'm hoping to get as my one coffee mug that I use every day, and honestly helping me be even more minimal, and then clearing some space on my desk. As you can see, I have very few decorations. I have this one candle that a friend gave me, and honestly I don't think maybe once I have actually lit it. Is that the right thing? I've actually lit the candle, but I do like having it there, so it stays there in the corner. And then I already mentioned my pins. These are the Papermate felt tip pins that I adore. I think every teacher has like a pin that they love, even if you're not a teacher. And I love these pens. I use them to write in my planner. I use them to write lists. Like, I feel like I can't write without them. I feel like when I use a different pen, my handwriting is a wreck, and I need these pens because they have that nice felt drag and make things look nice and neat. Now, in the pen jar, I also have something else that's even more essential to me than pens, and that is my lip gloss. I put on lip gloss a million times a day. I love lip gloss. It helps keep my lips hydrated and feeling good. So I keep that there, along with some reading glasses that I need occasionally when I am working on the computer a lot. Now, this thing right here, this is a clamp bendable like phone, not a tripod, but like a little holder thing. And when I did not have my work computer here, I actually used this side of the desk to record tutorials. So I would put my phone in there, tilt it down, and I could record my hands when I was doing knitting and crochet tutorials. Right now though, I'm not doing a lot of that, plus you can see there's not space. So I will actually just clip my phone into this so that it's like up at like the right height for me to see, and it just kind of like hangs out there for a part of the day. So it's kind of like when you're in your car and you have like a mount for your phone, so you can just like look at it real quick if you get a message and determine if you actually need to call somebody or whatever. So that's kind of why that's hanging out there. Okay, and then I think the very last thing, if I missed something else, let me know, are my headphones. So I adore my Apple AirPods. I use them all the time to talk on the phone, to listen to podcasts, music with my phone, but they are a little tricky to pair, or at least I found, with PCs. So, and honestly, that may not be true. I haven't tried it in a while, but I wanted to get some true like headphones to use for when I'm doing work that like editing that requires me to really be able to hear the sound well. So I got some Beats headphones, and again, I was really having a hard time deciding like, okay, what color do I want everything to be? So I went with white and gold, and you can see I still have the plastic on them because at first I was having a hard time deciding if I liked them. I ended up with the Solo 3, which are on ear, and so they kind of push on my earrings just a little bit, but I am getting used to them. They're stretching out. I thought about getting the over the ear options, which go around and then they are noise canceling, but what I didn't like about that, they were more comfortable, but what I didn't like is that I could hear the blood like pulsing and rushing through my ears, and that made me feel really uneasy. And I don't believe they had a built-in like headset, which was something that I wanted. So if I need to like get up while we're on a Zoom meeting, I can still listen, I can still talk if I need to like stretch my legs or whatever. So I love having the wireless Bluetooth headphones. And then I'm keeping these on here because I still don't know the controls. I've only had them for a few days, but I do like them, and they are something that is much pricier, so I spent a lot of time researching them before making a decision on those. Okay, I think that's everything on the desk itself, so let's move up to these calendars. I got these whiteboard calendars from Target a couple of years ago. If there are similar ones, I will try to have them linked for you guys. I really like having 3 months on the calendar. It just helps me, even if I don't have anything written in the month, to see the dates ahead. This is something that I learned while I was at work. We always make calendars for the year, and not just myself and my coworker who share a classroom, we're not the only ones that benefit. Teachers from around the school, our principal, they would come by and they would look at these calendars. So if you feel like it would help you, I can almost guarantee that it will. So I use these calendars for planning content. I do not put work-related things. I only put personal stuff on there if it affects like the work day. So like when we could go on vacation, I would put vacations on there because then I would know, okay, well now I need to make sure I have Like instead of just filming my regular videos, I need to have some extras ready so that I can still post while I'm on vacation and enjoy the vacation. So it's just mostly for planning content. I like that they're erasable because things change all the time. And then I use my planner, which is a Day Designer daily and monthly planner. I like having the full day. That's where I write like everything. I don't like to have separate spaces for my paper planner. I put work stuff, I put personal stuff, I do everything, but I usually just do it like once a week. I'll try to write down stuff for that week that's scheduled, and then daily I'll do like 2 to 3 days at a time and write an hour by hour, or like this is what I want to accomplish tomorrow kind of a thing. And again, I use my Papermate felt tip pens that I love so much, but that honestly helps keep me on track so well, just having everything right here in this space. I almost forgot to mention that I have some other desk tour videos linked down below if you'd like some inspiration. These are some videos that I've watched that have inspired me, especially ones that focus on minimalism or really like clean looks. I just feel like having a clean desk is what helps me to focus. And I will tell you, it does not look like this when I am working throughout the day. I use it to its fullest capability. Just like for me in the kitchen, the countertops, they're messy while you're using them, they're clean when you're done. So I clean up my desk every day, and on Fridays I make sure to wipe it down. But just so you know, it doesn't look like this when I'm actually working. But anyway, those videos are linked down below, so go check them out to get some more inspiration. Okay, I think that's everything. If I missed something, please let me know and I would be happy to help. If you are somebody who is trying to organize your desk and you have questions, let me know. I would love to help you. And yeah, I think that's everything. If you want to see more spaces in my house that I have organized with like a walkthrough of explanations of everything, let me know what areas you would be interested in. I would be happy to take you on a tour. All right, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.